Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero just came out not that long ago. I got the early access, so I've been playing it. I've been loving it. So I wanted to bring it to your attention. In this video, I'm going to show you what I like about it, what I kind of don't like about it, if it's worth that $70 price range and price point. So stick with me, my friends. Grab your Dragon Radars, grab your Power Pulls. Let's hop on that Nimbus Cloud and let's rock that dragon. All right, I hope you enjoyed that intro. God, that song is fucking awesome. All right, so the things I really enjoy about this game, right? First and foremost, I haven't played a legit fighting Dragon Ball Z game in a pretty long time. Last one I played was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Love that game as well. Now, the thing about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is if you haven't played a fighting Dragon Ball Z game in a while, this is just like the old school Tenkaichi series, okay? So I used to love those as a kid. Those were so fun. They're also somewhat complex as well. So if you are used to those games or you remember them, this Sparking Zero is pretty much just like the same. However, it does do a couple things a lot better. So definitely give this game a shot, okay? So another thing I really enjoy about this game is that it actually has over 182 characters, okay? So pretty much every movie character is here, every non-canon series character is here.
You better be ready. I'm feeling pretty strong right now. Sorry to tell you this, but there's too much of a power gap between you and me.
You guys know that one. So almost every character you can imagine is playable. And once again, another cool thing about this is that each character does have a unique, special set. The moves look amazing in this game. Okay, the final, the main blast or the sparking blast or whatever you want to call it. They look really cool. Especially if you have a nice TV or whatever, they look even cooler. Very cinematic and it just makes you feel like you're in the game. It's awesome. So that's one thing I really enjoy. Probably the coolest thing in this game, I have to say, is going to be the story mode. Now, I know, right? Like, how many games have you played with the story mode? How many times do you know the story, right? So they throw a little curveball into this. So when you're playing the story mode, it actually lets you, in certain scenarios, lets you take a different path if you want. Which for me, a Dragon Ball Z fan who knows pretty much the story by heart, doing doing this alternate path was super interesting for me. Like it was so cool to see how the Raditz saga would have turned out different if Piccolo hadn't helped him out, or if Goku had became Super Saiyan before he fought Vegeta.
With Piccolo dead, the Dragon Balls are gone. And Krillin, he's already been killed once and can never be revived again. I will never, ever forgive you for this.
Before he fought Vegeta or before he fought Frieza, like this stuff is super cool. So if you're a fan like me and you've been kind of just wanting some uniqueness to the story, this is really gonna give it to you. So I gotta really give a round of applause, whatever, to the developers of this game. Great job on that one. Also, another thing I do want to mention is that this game is not easy. It's not by any means a button masher. Yeah, sure, you can mash buttons and stuff, but you're gonna get your ass kicked, dude. I'll be honest with you. I tried it when I first got this game. I tried it, just kind of just winging it. And let me tell you, I went to the training mode a lot. I went to training mode 15 times, and I'm still going to be going back to training mode. There's a lot of complexity to this game, which I really, really like. I love Devil May Cry games and the combo kind of setting up, and it's kind of there, so you can mix around, you can fly around, send people that way, go that way. It's really doable, but it's not too over complex. If you're not into like super complex games, it's still a fun ride. So I definitely advise giving this game a shot. Okay, so we looked at the things that really make this game special for me and why I really like it. Now, I'm going to talk about what I don't like about this game, and there's not a lot. There really is not a lot. There's only like one thing that I want you guys to be aware of, and it's really not that big of a deal, but it is what it is. Voice acting. I know. What, really? Is it that big of a deal? It's not really. However, the game is not fully voice acted, and it's not really that it's not a bother, but it's just kind of annoying. It's just like you get some scenes that are voice acted, and you go to like a recap that's not it's kind of strange. It's not that big of a deal, but I did want to mention that to you. That's really about it. I mean, other than that, I don't really have anything bad to say about this game. However, there is one other thing that I'm kind of noticing. I had this on PC and on PlayStation 5, and I didn't know if it was maybe it's a hardware issue on my end. I don't know. This could not apply to you guys, but I was having some sort of delay on some button reaction time. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just an issue of mine. Like sometimes the guard wouldn't guard as quickly as I'd want it to. Maybe that's a part of the game. I don't know. But that's just a small little thing I wanted to mention. But other than that, the only real thing I don't like about it is that it's just not fully voice acted. And that's not that big of a deal. So my apologies if I'm just nitpicking here, but it is what it is. It's funny because my buddy called me this morning, and he just bought the game. He calls me and he's like, "Hey bro, sorry waking you up, but are you gonna get the game?" And I was like, "Yeah, bro, I got it." And he was like, we were talking about it for a little bit, and he goes, "Bro, is it true that there's the voice acting's not good?" And I had to mention it. I had to bring it up to him that no, it's that's not the case. The voice acting is great as it always is, but some of it is not voice acted, so it is what it is. But other than that, everything's phenomenal in this game. That's all the cons that I really have. Simple as that. So, I told you what I liked about this game. I told you what I don't like about it. Now, the real question is this game worth it? Is it worth it, the $70 price point? There's also other additions, but is it worth it? And short answer, hell yeah, it's worth it. This game is amazing. I'll be honest with you, this is probably the best Dragon Ball Z game, fighting Dragon Ball Z game, all around, like, flying around and all that. I think ever. This might be the best Dragon Ball Z game ever, actually, period. I mean, I guess time will tell, but this game is definitely worth $70. Buy it now, buy it later, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's definitely worth it, okay? Can promise you that. You're gonna have a blast with this game. I'm having a blast with this game. So, is the game worth it? No question, definitely worth it. Especially if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you just have to add it to the collection. I mean, you just have to add it to the collection. Simple as that. So definitely worth it. Definitely get your hands on it if you can. I think you're gonna love it. If you do end up getting it, let me know. If you're playing it now, let me know what you think about it below. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for this quick game review. Nothing crazy. Just wanted to show you what I'm playing, show you how fun it is. I want you guys to play it as well. Now, if I had to give this a review, I've only been playing it for like 4 days. If I had to give it a normal gamer review, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Now, as a Dragon Ball Z fan, and just if I had to give this a personal rating, 10 out of 10, no question. This game is awesome. I'm having a great time with it. Keeps me intrigued. It's very pretty to look at. Simple as that. I highly recommend it. So once again, my friends, I really hope you had a great time being here with me. I hope you're playing this game as well. If you are, let me know in the comments below. If you think it sucks, let me know below. If you're having hard times with it, let me know. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy it. We'll catch you on the next one, and let's go hunt those Dragon Balls.